Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing the end of the year book tag and I'm super excited. I actually have watched a couple other booktubers videos on this over the last couple of weeks. I feel like people have been posting them, but I haven't reread through the questions yet just because I kind of wanted this to be more, I don't know, raw, I guess. I just wanted to come up with my answers pretty quickly and not have them written down ahead of time. So let's hope that this goes really, really well. Also, if you haven't been using the Netflix fireplace, you definitely should, because I love this thing. It makes it feel so warm and cozy, even when your house isn't really warm and cozy. I wish I had a fireplace, or at least a gas fireplace, because that would be amazing. I just don't have anywhere to put it because my house is really small. So this is what we're going to be working with, and I'm really, really loving it. I think it makes the background really great. So within this month between November and December, this will be my background, and then also the background that you saw with the tree and that is going to be another background. So I'm really, really excited because I feel like my channel is just having all the cozy vibes and I love it. It's so great. Let me find the questions. This video was actually created by Ariel Bissett, and so I just went to her video and I'm just gonna read off the questions on here. So first question is, are there any books you started this year that you need to finish? And yes, actually, I'm not counting DNF books, because if I DNF a book, that I'm almost 99% sure that I'm never gonna go pick it up again, because I usually only strictly DNF it when I know that it's not for me, I'm not loving it, I'm just done with it, it's just out of my mind. I take it off of my all of my other Goodreads shelves. I actually created a DNF shelf on Goodreads, and I made it one of the exclusive shelves, so that way it's not on my read, to read, or want to read. It's its own DNF shelf. It's not just a tag. And I think it also doesn't count towards the reading challenge for the year, because I don't want my DNF books to count towards that, but I also want to see why I DNF'd a certain book, or if other people are coming to my Goodreads, I want them to see why I DNF'd a book. So I usually leave a comment, not a rating, but just a comment of why I decided to DNF that book. Yeah, I'm on my Goodreads right now. There's definitely not any of my DNF books on my reading challenge list. I'm in my challenge, and these are the books that I have finished this year. And so if I go to my actual DNF shelf, for instance, so this is my DNF shelf, it's not in my tags, and if I click that, then these are the books that I have DNF'd, and they're not on my reading challenge, so they don't count towards my yearly challenge, which I really, really like. But I like having that shelf just because if I ever did want to go back and read those books, I could, or when I leave my comment of why I DNF'd it, maybe, my feelings will change in the future, so I can always go back and look through and be oh, I didn't, finish reading this because it's an enemies to lovers, and now I found out that I love enemies to lovers, so let me go finish it. But I highly doubt that that will happen. But saying that, I still didn't answer this question. Let me grab, I know I have at least one book that is on my shelf that I started reading that I need to finish because it just hasn't fit into anything that I've been doing recently. Okay, I believe that I only really have two books, and this one is The Dead Girls Club. I literally have started reading this a couple times, and I really do want to finish this before the year, because this comes out December 10th, I think, is when it comes out. Yeah, December 10th, 2019. And so I had started reading it back in October, and it's not I don't like it, it's just, it hasn't pulled me in the 30 pages that I've read so far, but I do want to finish it, and it's not that big of a book either, and the text is really big, so I definitely want to finish that one. But one that I'm actually really looking forward to is If Only I Could Tell You, and this I'm actually 80 pages in, I believe. I think that's exactly where I was. I hope that's where I stopped. But I had started reading this for Contemporary-a-thon, and I just didn't have enough time with my work week to finish this. It wasn't because I didn't like it or anything. So this just literally, I just didn't have time. And so I would really like to finish this before the end of the year, but like I'm having a problem where like I just do not have enough time to read books in a certain time frame, all the books that I need to read. So I already like started figuring out my December TBR by like buddy reads that I'm going to be doing and video ideas I'm going to be doing and like stuff like that. And like my list is just always so big. So I would really like to get to these 2 books, but I can't make any promises. Okay, do you have an autumnal, is that how you say that? I guess it's autumn, like an autumn book to transition into the end of the year? I don't even know what that really means. So like, I guess, do I have a book that's going to like pull me from this year to next year, I guess? I don't know, is that what that means? I'll grab one book that I just recently got that I know I'm definitely reading in December, because to me, it's like all of the coziest things ever. So I just got this book, We Met in December, and I feel like this is gonna be the best book for me to read in December. I'm like really excited. This like just sounds absolutely amazing, and the characters are like more my age. So like this girl is 29 years old and I'm 27, and so this 29-year-old, she sees this guy, and I guess they do have like a first or like a kiss or something. She meets this guy Alex. Anyway, oh, it says they don't kiss, but as far as Jess is concerned, the connection is clear. Then it says that Jess returns from a 2-week Christmas holiday, and she finds that this guy Alex has started dating someone else, and it's the beautiful Emma who lives on the floor above them. So now Jess faces a year of bumping into or sharing a bathroom with the man of her dreams and the woman of his. So it's really funny because I just feel like it says 2 people, 1 house, a year that changes everything. I just feel like this is gonna be like a funny, romantic comedy kind of thing to read in December. And so I feel like, you know, me going from this to the beginning of the year when I have a lot of plans to like read arcs and stuff like that, I feel like this is just gonna be good. I hope that answered the question. I have no clue. I'm just really excited to read that book, so I had to throw it in here. Okay, next question. Is there a new release you're still waiting for? And actually, I was waiting for The Wives because that was coming out December 30th, but I got an ARC copy because one of my friends scored me an ARC copy, and I actually just read it. And so I'm not anticipating it anymore because it's done and over with. But I will actually have a reading vlog out for it when it does come out, so closer to the end of December. So I'm really excited for that. Is there anything else I am excited for? Oh, I have 2 books that are not coming out this year, but I'm excited to read them, and I would love to read them before the end of the year. That's probably not gonna actually happen, but I figured I would show you guys because I just got them. One a friend sent me because she won an extra copy, and the other one I won on Instagram from Crime by the Book. So that was like so cool. So the Crime by the Book one is one of my like most anticipated for like this fall time, and I could not believe that I won this, but it's Darling Rose Gold, and I am so excited. Like, I would love to be able to read this by the end of the year. It doesn't come out until March 17th of 2020, but I am just so excited. This is about this girl Rose, who for the first 18 years of her life believed that she was seriously ill. I think her mom told her that she was like allergic to everything. Then her mom is in prison, and I guess Rose is kind of like, I don't know, getting her back or something like that. It just sounds so intriguing, and I'm so excited. And then the other one, this also comes out March 24th, 2020, is The Return. This is a horror book, I believe. I don't know if it's YA or if it's like adult. This is about a missing girl who reappears after 2 years and doesn't have any memory of anything. And I love like amnesia books, so the whole like disappearing for 2 years and then not remembering it really intrigues me. So I'm really excited to read this as well, even though I probably won't get to any of them. is there anything else coming out? Regretting You by Colleen Hoover comes out December 10th, and I still haven't read it. I'm actually waiting for it to come out on December 10th because I'm gonna buddy read it with a bunch of my friends in my book club. So if you guys are interested in doing that, then you should join my book club. I have the link down below because we have like a bunch of different things. And so I'm really, really excited for that buddy read for Colleen Hoover. Oh, another release that's coming out is Reputation by Sarah Shepard. And this comes out December 3rd. And one of my friends bought it for me. So it'll be here at my doorstep on December 3rd. And I'm like so excited to read that. I actually don't really know much about it. I forget exactly what it's about. Except that I love Pretty Little Liars like so much. And it's by the same author of Pretty Little Liars. And I think it's adult instead of young adult. So I'm really excited to see like how she does that. But I cannot wait for that. And so that's another one that I'm anticipating for, you know, for the end of the year still. But I think that's it. I think that's all of them because a lot of my other anticipated reads are into 2020, and I'll be making a video about that very soon because there's actually a lot, I feel like. Okay, next question. What are 3 books you want to read before the end of the year? Didn't I already like say that? I feel like I already said that. I definitely would like to read this by the end of the year. Like, this is a given. I'm actually gonna be doing a try a chapter Christmas video, which I'm really excited about, and I'm collabing with someone on that one. So this is definitely gonna be in that. Plus it's gonna be on my TBR for December. I also would really love to read this by the end of December, but I feel like it's not gonna fall into there. I don't know. I do have a lot of time off in December, but I also have something like really special planned for you guys in December that's gonna take up a lot of my time that I haven't announced yet. So I just don't know how much reading I'm actually gonna get done, but I feel like I really wanna read this and I really wanna do like a reading vlog for it. And then I'll feature a couple other books that I have that I would love to be able to like read before the end of the year, but please don't hold me to this because I highly doubt it. These are just like the books that I'm kind of the most excited for, and that's Before I Go to Sleep by S.J. Watson. Like, my friends have been telling me to read this and everyone says that I'm really gonna read this, so I probably won't get to it by the end of the year unless I just feel like throwing it into something. I almost feel like I should have put this into a 5-star prediction video just because I have a really good feeling that I'm gonna love this. Like, I haven't heard anybody say that they don't like it. This one I would really like to read because it's a Christmas book, Christmas Shopaholic. I actually have not read the other Shopaholic book series. Like, this actually got sent to me from the publisher, and I would love to like actually read this. People said I wouldn't enjoy it as much though, since I didn't read the other parts of the series, but I still feel like I would like to try it because it is a Christmas book. I also really want to read An Unwanted Guest because I heard that it's like one of the perfect books to read like as a cozy book. Like, yeah. So would love to read this. And also How to Walk Away. For some reason, I just feel like this should be like a Thanksgiving book. It looks like a Thanksgiving book to me. And I have just heard incredible things about this. And so I would really like to read that one as well. So see, I already have like literally all the books I showed you is like a TBR, and that's not even the books that I have on my December TBR. So I have a problem. Is there a book you think that could still shock you and become your favorite book of the year? So I thought that The Wives was gonna be my shock of a favorite book of the year, but that one wasn't quite a favorite. I'm actually wondering if Regretting You by Colleen Hoover could be a favorite of the year, just because like I have loved so many of her other books. Like, I rate her other books so high. I'm just worried because this one is supposed to be like more of a YA book, and so that one I'm definitely reading in December, so I feel like it could shock me. I do also feel like this one, if I read it before the end of the year, I heard that this could shock me as being one of my favorites just because of how emotional it is. And if I do get to read this one before the end of the year, like I said, like I feel like I would like this one a lot. It's just, you know, will I get to these books before the end of the year? Because if not, then I won't have any new favorites. Oh, actually, I still have, hold on. I have not read this, ooh, I haven't read this one yet, which is my November Thriller Talks After Dark. And so this one actually could shock me as being a favorite. For some reason, I just feel like I'm really gonna like this one. I've heard really good things. And so I feel like this one could be a shock of the year once I get to it, which should be within the next week or so. Have you already started making reading plans for 2020? Whoa, yeah. Who hasn't? Like, for real, are there people that don't look 6 months ahead and plan all the things they're gonna read, but then don't read the month that they're planning in? Because that's me. I am really, really excited for 2020. I am going to be making a video about my future channel plans slash reading goals that you'll see in December, which I am just so excited about because I have some things that I want to kind of include in my channel just to kind of like spruce it up a little bit. And so I'm really, really excited for those, and I'll put those in like that actual special video. And then I also have like reading goals for myself. Like, I don't want to do anything out of my comfort zone because I am just not that person. Like, I get grumpy then if I have to read books out of my comfort zone. So obviously it's not going to be like read classics or read fantasy or anything like that. I'm pretty much sticking to the books I actually like, but I am trying to stick to a few goals involving arcs, which I'm really excited about. And so I can't wait to like tell you guys about all of that. I literally want to make the video, like I just want to tell you right now, but I'm not going to do that because content, I need it. If there is anything that you would like to see on my channel in the future in 2020, definitely let me know down below. Like, whether it's that you want to see like more reading vlogs, if you want me to like read and vlog about a certain book and include spoilers or not include spoilers, or you just want to like see my thoughts on like some books that are coming out in 2020, or even just backlist titles that you know that I would like, but a lot of you, like, I don't know, for instance, like How to Walk Away, I feel like is pretty popular and everyone but myself has read it. So, you know, something like that, if it's a book that's like pretty popular, but I haven't read it yet and you want to see my thoughts, like I would love to do special reading vlogs, especially with spoilers for 2020. Or I don't even know, like if you, I don't even know what else there is because I just don't have ideas popping into my head at the moment, but I'm just really, really excited. So let me know if there's anything you want to see on my channel for 2020 that you haven't seen, or you know, you don't see more of. I know I haven't filmed like a Thriller Thursday in a while, but I am planning on doing one soon. It's just, I don't really film those unless I have like highly rated thrillers for myself. And so I haven't had like that many great thrillers in this like fall time, but one of those will be coming out soon. But I think that was it. I think that was all the questions. This was actually a pretty chill video and I really, really liked it. I think I want to do more of these, just kind of like sit down, be on my phone, show you my Goodreads, you know, all that type of thing, because that was actually pretty fun. If you would like to answer these questions down below, I would love to hear what like 3 books you guys still have to read by the end of the year. I want to hear if there's any book that you're like still anticipating by the end of the year. I also want to hear what your reading plans are for 2020, if there's anything that you're doing that is kind of like a new goal. And I would love to hear if there's a book that's going to like shock you by the end of the year. I feel like those are all the questions I want you guys to answer down in the comments. And I do read all of the comments all the time. I just don't always have time to comment back, but I always read you guys' comments. So I think that's it for this video. I have to get ready for work soon, so I will see you guys in another video. Bye everyone.